Really? Is that what you're saying? So that's what you're saying. Is that what you're saying? Hold on. Let's put this up here first. Well, you can't do. Now your ear is in the screen, so you should sit back down correctly. You're sitting down wrong. Can you? Would you sit down correctly? Is that something you could do? Like maybe you could sit like a good boy sits down instead of like what you're doing. Thank you. That's like a good boy. Now you're sitting like a good boy. So we're a little bit late today. We'll zip one of these up here. Hold on. One of these deals.
It's 11:59 at Radio Free America, and this is Uncle Sam with music and the truth until dawn. Right now, I got a few words for some of our brothers and sisters in the occupied zone. The chair is against the wall. The chair is against the wall. John has a long mustache. John has a long mustache. It's 12 o'clock, Americans, another day closer to victory. And for all of you out there on or behind the lines, this is your song.
Ooh, I'm having some sound issues from the computer here. That's an indication that the fans are going crazy again. And these are a pain in the butt to swap out, so I'd rather not do that ever again. One of the reasons I bought this thing. Looks like a hairdryer, but it is not. Oh, he hates it. This dog hates this. Looking for the other part. This side, it's a vacuum. But on this side, it's a blower. So you jam this thing in here and it blows. He does not like being blown. Sounds bad, but I got sick of buying compressed air. So whenever that thing makes some noises, I blow the fur out of here. Somebody's getting fur everywhere. Second most furry co-host we've ever had on this show. All right, put that away. So anyway, had a little noise with the hard drive or with the fans there. So that was the intro to the show. Now let's do one of these things to the store.
GearWebsites.com is your source for firearms-based playing cards and books. We also have mugs, shirts, and posters with designs that we've made live. Of course, we have patches. Every Friday is Free Patch Friday. We appreciate your support. Thank you for shopping at GearWebsites.com.
All right, so we'll just have a short show today because I got here way late. So somebody want to shout out Instagram accounts that they like? We got about 13 minutes. So if you got Instagram accounts that you like, today that's what we'll talk about is good Instagram accounts to follow. Oh, look at he doesn't even care about Instagram. He just went right to sleep. Yep. Did you hear that? That was a sigh of disgust. I think he's a YouTuber down underneath of it all. All right, so again, got here really late today, but we're going to still do a show because that's the way we do it. We'll jam this over here, open it up all the way, the good way. And is there a way for us to look at people who we subscribe to? Is there a way? Let me go look and see what this message is because otherwise that'll drive me nuts. I was checking out a button making machine on Amazon and saw you did a thing for it. Pleased with it? Oh, really? Did you see that thing on Amazon? I can send you one. I got 2. I'm waiting to get some gun-free zones. Have got to go. Oh, snap. No, we'll make them. I mean, I can't make a zillion of them until I get more supplies. But all you got to do is crank on that thing twice for each button. So they should be simple. I mean, when you buy buttons from somebody, they're just paying somebody to crank on that same machine. I don't think there is a different machine. I do have 2 of them, but actually I'm keeping 2 of them or keeping both of them. I just need to get a separate set of dies for it. But I can get more. I got to hook up to get them cheap. So don't pay full price for sure. I can send you one of mine and go and get it replaced. Let's do it that way. So I'm going to scroll down since I'll wait for people to say what kind of sites are good, worth watching. I don't have time today before Cape Gunworks goes live. Cape Gunworks is the show that'll happen right after this one. We only got about 11 minutes or less at this point. So we'll just go look at some channels on the Instagram. Or we call them accounts, channels. I don't know what to call them. So here's Alan Anchor, our friends here in Arizona. Look at all these different patches they make. And this isn't even a dent in the pile of different kind of patches they make. And they make patches for you, too. If you need a special one, a custom one, or whatever, they can hook you up. They do all kinds of professional ones for law enforcement and badges and kind of cool stuff. Gunpowder Beauty. She comes around every once in a while. I ran out of coffee this morning. Tequila seemed a reasonable replacement. Everybody is pretty today. Powder Gold Auctions. Our friends Sheldon, Dan, Todd up in and Casey and the dude, I can't remember his name right now. They have the auction house up in right outside of Phoenix, and looks like they got a bunch of gold bars. All right, so there's a bunch more of Alan Anchor's patches, some of their patchery, their fine patchery. I guess I am going to just go to my account. Unless people are saying who to follow over on Instagram, feel free to throw some ideas in there on who to follow on Instagram. So I have it zoomed in. I have to zoom back out. Jump over to my channel. I got 9 minutes. I can whip through some of these. We'll go into saved, and thanks to everybody who posted Every Second Matters stuff. I think I did save a couple of those. We'll go check those out real quick. Like Krabby Turtle with the orange Every Second Matters shirt. Very cool. Thanks for doing that one. Krabby Turtle, that one's from last month, so I guess that was the only one I saved. I think a couple other people did it, though, so I didn't save it to the right place, evidently. Is there something in here? Tell me there's something. Oh, I got my thing right here. I am drinking a kombucha today. Anybody like drinking kombucha? But I'm dying. I went and ate breakfast with some people, and I normally eat boring food, so going out and eating at a restaurant was so salty. I'm dying right now, so I'm drinking this to get feeling in my mouth again. This is essentially like a beer, because it's like a fermented or something. It's got bubbles in it, but there's no alcohol or nothing. It's kind of like more like a soda, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. Very refreshing, though. Street Fighter saying kombucha is not my favorite. It's kind of gross, but I drink it hoping it's as healthy as people say. Yeah, it's got all the electrolytes or whatever. No, but it's got some kind of, I don't know, something gross. Bio something or another. Bioorganisms. With Sandra Day O'Connor, first woman to serve on the Supreme Court, passed away at the age of 93. Is that today, or was that a long time ago? Wait, who am I thinking of? I thought, or maybe before is when she just retired and she just passed away. So that's a shame. She was here in Arizona, or she came from here in Arizona, if I remember correctly. Or maybe I'm mixing it up with Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I don't know. I'm bad at this, I guess. So, our first woman to serve on the Supreme Court passed away, though, at 93. It's a pretty good age to stick around till. What the hell is this? Oh, this is awesome. Can you see what's happening right here? I don't know where I found this one. Somebody must have watched this one and it came up because somebody else watched it. It took me a minute to figure out what's going on there. So that horse is just being a jerk, right? Oh no, wait a minute. Whoop, he's outside of that fence now. So that shows you why you got to put all kinds of fences up if you got horses around. They're pretty clever. I thought that was pretty good. This is pretty neat. I didn't know that Ice-T was in the 25th Infantry Division. So this is him giving them like a Thanksgiving.
To the 25th Infantry Division, Schofield Barracks.
I don't know where the hell Schofield is. So I don't know where it was, but he was in the 25th Infantry Division, so it's pretty neat. We got one from Ron Wayne. Feel bad because I didn't trim that thing very well. So if you're listening, Ron Wayne, just take a lighter to this and let all those little connecting strings burn. They'll burn away with a lighter, and it won't burn the patch or nothing, and then they won't look like, somebody didn't pick up a marker or something. But I feel bad. I didn't do very good quality control when that one went out. But that's a pretty good picture. That's one of the ways to put your leather away so that it doesn't wrinkle or crease, I guess. If you kind of wrap it around itself, it's one of the reasons people do it that way. It's kind of like a never-ending loop type of thing so that the leather doesn't ever fold so much. I thought this one was pretty good. You don't see enough ghillie suits set up like Christmas trees. So everybody's still got time. You know what I'm saying? This isn't Christmas yet. Let's see. Professor Yamane is ripping off barbecue and doing a book club. So we've got another book club coming up. He says, thinking about starting up a book club. For those of you who had luck with these, how often do you meet up and how do you read for each meeting? Thank you in advance. And then he says, the lack of response to this post makes me worry that the New York City editors were right when they said gun people don't do books. I'll put in here right now. A guy named Guns. Where's Guns and Barbecue on this list? Let's find them. Guns and Barbecue hosts a book club each. All right, so now he knows, and barbecue's been introduced to the professor there. There we go. Puppy's exhausted. We went driving around, and I got breakfast. I might have mentioned that. I got a big thing of sour cream that I don't eat, so I let them eat out of that giant thing of sour cream. In Arizona, at least, when you get sour cream on the side that you don't ask for, it's like a half a cup. So it was this big scoop of sour cream that they ate. And then they also got donated a couple of eggs. So they've been eating eggs and sour cream the whole way home, which was about 40 minutes away. So they're all hyped up, been running around playing with dogs and stuff. That's our friend Tactical Medic up at the big gun show in Phoenix I didn't get to go to. But second biggest gun show out on this side of the country is in Phoenix, first weekend in December. So that just ended last weekend. But it's a 3-day gun show, and it's a lot of people's Black Friday essentially for gun show people. That's the big show. I just didn't have any money to go up there and do it. It cost me $50 to $100 ish, depending. Well, I should say about $50 on gas at this point with the way prices are. But I don't like going up there for just one thing anymore, so it ends up costing a little bit more. And then however much it would have cost me at the gun show. And right now, I don't know if I know anybody to get me in for free. Well, I guess Tactical Medic might have got me in for free. But I don't like going to gun shows if I can't get in for free. We could have a conversation about that some Tuesday. You shouldn't be going, if you're a content creator, you shouldn't be going to gun shows for free, by the way. You should be hooking up with people and helping them out and getting into the gun shows so everybody wins. The ban on handgun sales from 18 to 21 years old got struck down. So I don't know all the details, but I like seeing those headlines. This is a funny one.
These usually pop off. Just come on, you dirty cop. Sucker.
So that's from that one TV show about the Trailer Park. Is that Trailer Park Boys or something like that? And making fun of AR, quote unquote, gunsmiths, because all they do is put together kits. All they do is put together toys. Here's a baby kangaroo. I don't know if I've ever seen a baby kangaroo, so now you have also. It basically looks like a funny looking rat, I guess, a little bit, or a weird rabbit. But pretty neat. I guess they have to be babies at some point. I guess I have seen baby kangaroos because I've seen people do that before. But usually it happens so quickly you don't get to see the baby kangaroo, I guess. So there's baby kangaroo. There's Tactical Medic's booth. If you look closely on there might be an Every Second Matters patch. He usually grabs some from me whenever we hang out. I thought this was pretty cool. This is the Massachusetts branch of NAGA, and they've got a sock drive instead of just doing socks for being greedy and like, hey, put stuff in somebody's sock. This is like, let's just get people socks. At least that's what I'm thinking it is. So it's always cool to see people helping people out. You know, that's what holidays are all about. And when gun people do it, right, that's always good. You know, nobody gives a damn about Marines, even though Marines go around killing people, actually, literally, right? Everybody still likes Marines because they give away toys at Christmas. So Marines have done a pretty good job normalizing doing what they do. Let's see. This says, a very wise person once said, you may vote yourself into socialism, but you're going to have to shoot your way out of it. That's our friend Triggerology over in California. I'm just whipping through these. There's Pot of Gold Auctions again. That shows you their shop in Phoenix and how many toys they got for their toy drive. You can see they do all kinds of toys for theirs. Riding Shotgun with Charlie was saying that he's seen this sticker on some podcast or something. So that's pretty cool. Whenever you see people's swag in the wild, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you see your swag in the wild, it's worth posting like this. Charlie's doing pretty good as far as the whole social media game, because that's a great opportunity like that. Mike is saying, sounds like a case of the poops is coming with the sour cream and eggs. Thing is, my mom was saying the same thing, but I think that it's not that bad because I feed them food once in a while. I don't feed them just the dry dog food, so they should be okay. We'll see, though. I might have made a bad decision, but they're little puppies, so they got to live every once in a while. This is an interesting thing. Kind of looks like Mosins, but they're not Mosins. Tony Simon. I think I got time to read this one. He's posted this one before, but it's a good one. Or something to like it. I don't know if this is exactly what he wrote before, but he's posted this sentiment before. The anti-gun movement is a death cult that uses the murder of innocent people to further their unconstitutional political agenda of civilian disarmament. They need you to believe... Okay, looks like Cape Gunworks is starting up, so we'll end this thing pretty quick. They need you to believe stripping away the constitutional rights of American citizens will save 400 people a year from mass shooters without telling you how they plan to physically strip over 400 million firearms out of civilian hands. It goes on. So Tony does a good job of putting a point of view on it that's sharp and to potentially able to get through to people who, are only thinking the just one life side of it. I posted this one because somebody's using the KidSafe Foundation's phone number for some kind of scam, which is messed up. So when that kind of stuff happens, one of the best things we can do as a community is get used to spreading the word on stuff like this. It helps the person out who's getting screwed over, but it also gives us the opportunity to exercise that muscle to get the word out once in a while. Green Beret Foundation raised $100,000 on Giving Tuesday. So Green Berets kick ass. $100,000 on Giving Tuesday. That's just one organization. And then we were wondering when I were watching the Massachusetts testimonials, who this dude was, because he was sitting here almost the whole time in the first row. Turns out it's the chapter president of NAGA Massachusetts. So right on. Thanks, dude. So I put in here, awesome. Thanks for being there. Because, except for Goal, no other state level organizations are there. So there you go. All right. Well, kind of an abbreviated one this week. Blaming the co-host because he's just bad at time management. If he wasn't pooping all morning, would have been here on time. So we'll wrap this one up. We'll recommend you head over to. Oh, I should have left this on screen. Cape Gunworks, where Toby is already underway, and eventually, yeah, there you go. So with that, we'll say again, thanks everybody for joining. Sorry it's a short one today. We'll be back tomorrow to do something, and on Friday to wrap the week up looking at 2A in the news, and mostly on YouTube, and then a little bit in the news. Hope everybody has a great week, and I'll put up a quick commercial for the store just for the podcast. It helps with editing, essentially.
GearWebsites.com is your source for firearms-based playing cards and books. We also have mugs, shirts, and posters with designs that we've made live. Of course, we have patches. Every Friday is Free Patch Friday. We appreciate your support. Thank you for shopping at GearWebsites.com.